This meeting to order. Please call the roll.
Bird.
Here.
Henson.
Here.
Koho Kelly. Here. Mormon.
Here.
Elizabeth.
Here.
Williamson. Here.
Here. Item 2, approval of agenda.
Any changes, Your Honor?
There are none.
Move to approve.
Yep.
Please call the roll.
Henson.
Yes.
Koho Kelly.
Yes.
Mormon.
Yes.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Williamson.
Yes.
Engstrom.
Yes.
Yes. Item 3, presentation of petitions and other communications. A proclamation for the 250th anniversary of the United States Postal Service. I have a proclamation here. I'll read it briefly. Whereas 2025 is the year of the 250th anniversary of the creation of the United States Post Office, the predecessor of the modern postal service, 1 year earlier than the founding of the country itself and later enshrined in the U.S. Constitution. And whereas the Postal Service has played a significant role in the historical development of the country, from the establishment of roads, railways, and airlines, and a vital part of the fabric binding together the people of the country, and whereas the universal service obligation in current law, which enables the population to receive equal and affordable services no matter who we are or where we live, and a democratic right of the people, and whereas the United States Postal Service serves 169 million addresses, 6 and sometimes 7 days a week, and whereas USPS does not receive taxpayer money, but rather runs on its own revenue created by the postage and postal products, and whereas due to its public mission, the Postal Service and its low-cost $1.3 trillion mailing and package industry, which supports 7 million jobs across the country, and whereas the Postal Service is an important source of good union living wage jobs with fair hiring practices and equal pay for equal work for all workers from all walks of life, and is one of the largest employers of veterans. And whereas any effort to privatize the USPS in whole or in part would undermine the very public mission of the Postal Service, the universal service mandate, and the dedicated work of hundreds of thousands of public servants. And whereas while communication habits are always changing, the USPS remains a vital source of communications, the exchange of ideas, financial transactions, private and secure correspondence, mail order medications, mail-in voting, e-commerce packages, and a whole host of opportunities for new and expanded services. And whereas the United States Postal Service is owned by the people and is a wonderful national treasure, encapsulating the best government of, by, and for the people. Therefore, be resolved that this 15th day of September, that the city of Boone goes on record in support of the public mission of the USPS contained in the 1970 Postal Reorganization Act, which says the United States Postal Service shall be operated on a basic fundamental service provided to the people by the government of the United States, authorized by the Constitution, created by an act of Congress, and supported by the people. The Postal Service shall have as its basic function the obligation to bind the nation together. And be it further resolved that this body appreciates the role of the U.S. Postal Service on its 250th anniversary, salutes the hardworking postal workers from all walks of life who serve the people and businesses of the community, and supports a robust and thriving public postal service for generations to come. Okay. B, set a public hearing for October 6th, 2025 at 6 p.m. concerning the lease and exchange of real estate owned by the city of Boone. So moved. Second. Please call the roll.
Koho Kelly.
Yes.
Mormon.
Yes.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Williamson.
Yes.
Engstrom.
Yes.
Bird.
Yes.
Henson.
Yes. Item 4, public comment for items not on the agenda. Okay, seeing none. Item 5, reports of standing committees. A, policy administration and employee relations. Williamson.
No report.
B, public safety and transportation. Hillsaback.
No report, Your Honor.
Did you get him the sign, information about the deer sign on South Marshall?
I did not.
We had a public citizen asked to consider putting signs for deer crossing on South Marshall. So
Okay.
maybe that's something your committee can take up in the next meeting.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we will have a meeting this month. We have some other things on the agenda as well. So,
Thanks.
yep.
Okay, C, Utility Committee, Engstrom. No report. The Economic Development Committee, Mormon.
Just one thing, Your Honor, resolution 3424. This is the BDIF grant for Crop Plumbing and Heating. On Story Street, the rear entrance to their building is a major renovation. If you've noticed, the parking lot's already done back there. So, the committee unanimously approved that BDIF grant, a recommendation for the BDIF grant. So all I need is a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Just gonna say before you vote, it looks wonderful. It's a great project.
It is a great project for downtown. Yes.
Please call the roll.
Mormon,
Yes.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
Williamson,
Yes.
Angstrom,
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
Henson,
Yes.
Koho Kelly.
Yes.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Thanks, sir. 6 department reports, A, building official day. B, city attorney, Rafe.
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. C, director of public works, Wayland.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd just like to report the city crews are doing little storm sewer repairs on South Marshall today, tomorrow. Hopefully have that patch back up. And we're preparing barricades and everything puffer belly related.
Thanks in advance. D, library, Jamie.
Yeah, this can report that I included the council packet, just if you hasn't read it, just a recap of our fall programming. The library position that's posted, and Zach's gonna be presenting the Little Engines project in, I think it's December. At a conference, and then some CIP projects that the board are considering would be like new carpet, and then upgrading our air handling units from pneumatics to digital. So, any questions?
E, park director, Mike.
Thank you. At our last meeting, we accepted a bid for stump removals. And it was an excellent bid. And our next step for me would be to send out a request for bids for hazard trees. And then we're going to turn around and try to go into the park and cemetery, try to remove stumps in there. So keep on going.
Yeah, as council members, that's one of our goals that we set forward. So it sounds like they're gonna be able to be pretty aggressive on getting those stumps out of both the parking and the parks and cemetery.
And that was actually for all of the stumps on the right of way. So
Yep.
Yeah, he took the ones out at Memorial.
yeah, he's
Sunday.
22 down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really great progress on that. I appreciate all your hard work on that.
Sounds like you don't run out of need to do.
Tree related.
It's ongoing.
Really.
On the new hazardous ones, are stump removals included on every one of those going
Yes.
forward? Okay,
Yeah, everyone.
Right.
The problem is when we cut one down.
Okay.
and We don't have a stuff grinder, so.
Yeah, so in the future, they're looking at getting a stump grinder so that when we do not a contract, but park removal, we can get that ground out. Same time. All right, F recreation director, Nate.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just wanted to remind everybody, you still have time to sign up for our pickleball class that starts tomorrow. We do have people, and I talked to our instructor today, and he's pretty excited for the opportunity. We'll have fishing on the 27th at the Frog Pond at McCo's Park. And it's just, I know nobody knows about this, it's super secret, but Puffer Billy is coming this weekend, and I get to work with Jennifer in a small way, and it's going to be an exciting weekend. I look forward to seeing everybody out there.
Appreciate it. Thank you. It's not going to be nearly as hot for pickleball. D, engineer Perry.
Thank you, Your Honor. A couple things. First is a request for out-of-state travel. Myself, the SCH water design team, and the operations staff, Dave, are planning on or hoping to go up to Spring, Minnesota to tour their water plant up there. They have a new treatment system that we're looking at here for nitrate removal. It's something that really hasn't been done in Iowa yet, so we're hoping to go up there and take a look at it and see if it's something we could think about considering here.
To approve.
Second. Please call the roll.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
Williamson,
Yes.
Angstrom,
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
Henson,
Yes.
Koho Kelly,
Yes.
Mormon,
Yes.
Thank you. The next is resolution awarding contract for the Hancock Drive Rise Grant Project. Had 10 bids come in last week. Very good bids are all bunched together. Came in about $1 million under the engineer's estimate, which is amazing. And so we're recommending award a contract to Absolute Group out of Ranger for the contract on that project in the amount of $2,056,664.55.
It's awesome.
Move to approve.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Williamson,
Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
Henson,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Mormon,
Yes.
Hillsaback.
Yes.
Just need the rest of them to come in under like.
Shut up.
Appreciate it. All right, H, Public Safety, Chief Adams.
No report, Your Honor.
Thanks, sir. Chief Weebold.
No report, Your Honor.
Item 7. Oh, sorry. I, City Administrator, Andrea.
Okay, good. I just have a couple things that are under the consent agenda that I just want to mention. There is a resolution accepting electronic certified payroll reports on certain federally funded projects. This refers to is under CDBG, our contractors have to submit payroll records to meet Davis-Bacon rules. This allows them to submit them electronically. And right now, that's our ground storage reservoir project. The other resolution under the consent agenda is an agreement for Tomatich Engineering for the design and engineering plans for the stage on 8th and Story Street. The bid came in at $4,980 plus an additional $980 per site visit. When Short Elliott Hendrickson put in their bid, it was $10,500 and that included one site visit. So just so that you put apples to apples there, Tomatich would be the low bid. So that's all I have. Is there any questions?
You need a motion to award.
It'll be in the
It'll be in the
consent agenda.
consent agenda.
Get it all wrapped up here. With item 7, consent agenda, all items listed under the consent agenda will be enacted in one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items. Unless the request is made prior to the time council votes on the motion.
So moved.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Ingstrom.
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
Henson,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Mormon,
Yes.
Hillsaback.
Yes.
Williamson,
Yes.
Item 8, ordinances, there are none. Item 9, mayor's comments. I do have a couple of things. I want to extend an appreciation recognition to Chief Weebold and the police department. The police department has been understaffed recently. The chief has been out on patrol, helping all the officers, boots on the ground. And today they worked very closely with the school district to make sure everybody was aware of the situation that happened and made sure that everybody knew that everything was safe and handled. So very much appreciated the work that you're doing for our citizens. Additionally, I had a citizen come to me with several, recommendations, things that they noticed around town. Forward those to Waylon and his team took care of them right away. And so the citizen was overjoyed with the response that they got and the help that they got from our city and our public works department. So recognition to you as well. Over the weekend, I have been working closely with Main Street Director Holly Stecker, President Tom Blanford, Andrea and Rafe on finalizing an ARC agreement for the Main Street organization to hopefully approve very soon. Once they do approve that, it'll come to us to approve as well as the design for the arch. It may be necessary to call a special meeting for that just to approve the contract, the agreement and the design so that they can get started on construction as soon as possible because prices increase on the 15th of October for the concrete. And so we might need to move expeditiously for that. If we do, we'll try to give as much advance warning as possible just so we can get things going. The comparability deadline that was sort of out there is not going to be able to be met. But I think everybody really wants to get this project done and all the pieces are really in place. They have a great general contractor with Graybaugh all lined up and ready to go, and they're ready to get this thing done. So just kind of be aware that might be coming. And lastly, everybody be prepared for a busy weekend all around town on Pupper Relay Days. I will be giving the Community Dedication Award at the opening ceremonies down at the green space at 5:30 to Jim Turbis. So I still have to write a speech. And so if anybody has any anecdotes or quotes or, things that you want me to include, I'm all ears. But so enjoy that. That is all I have. Council comments.
I just have one thing I just wanted to, RBTV was a huge success. Estimated somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 people came down there. The high school did a phenomenal job out there with the band and the athletes and the dance team and everything, DMAC, all of our sponsors, the committee. I can't say enough about Chris Blocker and Stephen Yoakum, Eb Franzenberg, Nate. They worked their butts off to get this done. So there's 5 of us on this committee, so we put together a pretty good event pretty quick. So, and Waylon and his crew, Justin and his crew, the boosters were there and the fire department was there. The police department escorted them into town, so it was a city effort. The city turned out, did a good job. TV people said that this was the biggest and best event they had been to in a long time.
Oh, super.
Pretty good thing. Boone represented themselves very well. So thanks to everybody.
Good.
Other council comments? Okay, seeing none, this meeting is adjourned.